What if I told you that the most terrifying feeling you can have as an entrepreneur, that pit in your stomach that says, I'm lost and this is all about to fall apart, is actually a sign you're doing something right? Most people misread that signal. They see it as a stop sign and they turn back. Today I'm going to show you why it's not a stop sign but a doorway. For me, this feeling always shows up during a big transition. It's a pattern. It happens every time a business is forced to evolve. It's when your business starts to feel like a suit of clothes that's a size too small. You're trying to stretch it, but you can feel the seams starting to tear. It's the moment when you know deep down you have to increase the scope of your projects, raise your prices, or pursue a completely different type of client. You feel pulled in two directions: the comfort of what you've built and the terrifying potential of what you could build next. The path forward is completely undefined, like you're in a fog, and if you were to put a map in front of you, it would just be blank. This is what I call the three doubts of growth. They show up every time you're about to level up. The first is the doubt of value. This is what you feel when you know you need to raise your prices. The voice in your head screams, no one will pay that, or you'll lose all your clients. But it's not a sign that your price is wrong. It's a sign you're finally starting to charge what you're worth. The second is the doubt of boundaries. This is the guilt you feel when you say no. I remember turning down a project that meant saying no to a 5-figure sum. That was money that would have made rent that month a lot less stressful. My hand was literally shaking as I typed that email, but my gut knew it was the right call. The thing is that you're so used to the hustle that focus feels like laziness, but it's not. It's you protecting your future. And the third is the doubt of systems. This was the big one for me: outsourcing. Before I sent my first task to a contractor, I felt that physical knot in my stomach. My heart was pounding. I was convinced I was about to watch my biggest client walk away because of a mistake someone else made. It feels like you're losing the soul of your business, but you're actually building its skeleton so it can grow taller. And this phase, this messy, uncomfortable middle, is where so many brilliant people give up. They see the chaos, the fear, and the uncertainty, and they diagnose it as failure. They think that the doubt is a sign that their dream is dying, but it's not dying, it's transforming. It's like a seed in the ground. For it to become a tree, it has to completely break apart. It's not a gentle process, it's violent, necessary, fracturing. This phase of doubt is you, breaking apart so you can grow into what's next. So how do you push through? It comes down to a very sober self-evaluation. You have to learn to distinguish between two powerful voices: the voice of fear and the voice of intuition. Fear is loud, it's frantic, it lives in the future and is obsessed with catastrophic what-if scenarios. What if I raise my prices and lose all my clients? What if I hire someone and they ruin my reputation? It feels like anxious, chaotic energy. Intuition, on the other hand, is quiet, it's calm. It's a steady, deep knowing in your body. It doesn't scream, it whispers. It often doesn't have a complicated story, it just feels heavy, off, or misaligned. It's a feeling of no, not a frantic story of what if. Learning to navigate that feeling is the real unspoken work of an entrepreneur, because every time I've thought that I finally become who I'm supposed to be, a new challenge arrives that forces me to choose. Will I reshape myself or will I stay the same? And up to now, I've always chosen to reshape myself, because growth isn't about arriving at a final destination. It's about having the courage to navigate the fog again and again, knowing that on the other side isn't an end, but a new, more expansive beginning. If you've ever felt this way, or if you're feeling this way right now, share which of the three doubts resonates with you the most. Let's talk about it in the comments. You're not alone in this. Thanks for watching, and until next time.